Today we're going to put the engine back in the 432 that hasn't driven for 13 years and then hopefully drive it. First job is start the yellow crane. Oh yeah! Yeah! We're away! That top gear! Nice and gently now. A little bit more. A little bit more. One more blip. Whoa! Oh man, I'll climb up. No. In the crane? Yeah. No. Oh. Just a second, I've just dropped a bolt in the engine bay. Ugh. So there's a bit you missed. We power washed and wet vacked all of this out. That was a horrendous job. Now I did in fact film fitting the engine back in the 432 with the little yellow crane. I hadn't realised that my iPhone was actually full and it came up saying that it couldn't save any more videos. So I deleted some videos so I could continue. But it had actually lost the video of putting the engine in, which was great. So there was a 6-minute video of us here putting the engine in, and it went in quite nicely, which is annoying. So sorry about that. Blame Apple. A few people in the comments were saying, what a rubbish idea, making it so you have to take the engine out and change starter motor. And the reason they did this was because in the heat of the battle, the idea would be if there was any problems, they'd park the vehicle up, the REMU would come, lift the engine out, and they would have another service engine ready to go, which they'd lift straight back in. And the idea is the vehicle is back up and running really quickly, in like 2 hours time, for instance. No matter what's gone wrong, whether the engine failure, gearbox failure, or anything, the idea is once you swap the whole thing out as a pack, you've cured the problem no matter what it is. And obviously you can change them quickly, so it was actually a really good idea. And I could have done the same if I got another engine pack that was ready to go. I could have just put the bang a new engine pack in, and we could have had this vehicle going in a few minutes. But we're trying to repair it with what was in it. That's why we've took it out, took the starter motor to pieces and sorted the injector pump. But that's why they were built like this. In my opinion, it's a very good idea. It's just not fun doing it in the cold. Huh? How long are these bolts? They're quite long. Far too long for that job, really. Ted driving the crane, so got the exhaust on, put this plate on, put the centre plate on, and now we're going to lift the armour decks up if it will focus. Alright, that hasn't picked up very well. I shall go down and sort the chains and then film again. We're away now. Now we're away. Here we go. straight down at that. Yeah, down. Should be able to get it with a bar. Right, so the deck's all bolted down now, nice and solid. So all that's left to do is do up the 2 pack bolts down there, connect the steering pipes, connect the alternators, the engine services, the ACs and the DCs, the fuel, and then other 2 pack bolts, put the throttle connector back on, gear panel back on, and we can try it. What can you do with? It's just a boring job, that, isn't it?
It is. There's no speedy way of doing it.
No. Right, all the pipes and everything is all connected. I'm going to turn the fuel on the back. I'm doing the last boring prop shaft bolts. I'm going to put this accelerator linkage on there, the gear lever on, and then fingers crossed it'll start straight up or it won't focus. Why won't you focus? Bloody phone. Damn thing. And hopefully it'll start straight up and drive. So I better turn the fuel on now because I will forget. You turn the fuel scavenge pump on at the back here, there's a tap. Let's turn the fuel scavenger on. What's that? Oh, the scavenging pump. How you getting on? It's just shit.
It's so cold, my fingers won't move.
Yeah, how cold is it today?
-27, I think.
It is just crap, isn't it? Absolutely crap. Right, battery's connected. Nice later on. I can hear the scavenge pump.
Yeah, fuel and air. Yeah, a lot of air.
There will be a lot of air. I think we'll let it just make some noises for a minute. Yeah, it's working itself round. I'm going to try it. Here we go. Will it work? Much to my disappointment, it didn't crank. I then took the back cover off in the crew area to gain access to see the starter motor, which you can barely see. And then I found a slight problem. Oh, I can see what's happened. It's game over. As you can see, it snapped the earth lead off the starter motor, and the reason it's done that is because it should actually have an L-shaped style starter motor like this one here that you can get from Marcus Glenn's that fits a Chieftain. Some packs did come with the barrel style starter like what's on this one, but the wiring loom's slightly different, and the earth lead for the starter should have a 90-degree on it, so it keeps the earth lead away from the hull wall. And I did notice this when I took it out, that it was the wrong one, and you could see that it bent the terminal slightly on the earth lead, and I thought it'll be all right. Well, it wasn't all right, and now we've got to spend tomorrow undoing everything we've just done, taking it all back out, taking it all to bits, taking the starter motor back out, and I'll probably just fit an L-shaped starter. So that's the correct one for this wiring loom setup on this pack. So I'll just put one of them on it, and I'll still fix the barrel starter motor. I'll put a new terminal on it, and that'll be ready for another day. So it's a bit disappointed, and we all wanted to kill ourselves. We've been freezing cold doing this, and it's a total failure. So sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. So tomorrow we'll have another go and see if we can have a bit better luck. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again soon.